Hello, my crafty friends. On this episode of What Are We Making and How Are We Going to Make It is this card. This is using the Earthen Textures bundle and also these masks, which I thought were really cool. We haven't done this in class, and I really wanted to show you, um, how to add some easy background textures. So if you look at this card, it's kind of hard to see with the camera, but kind of get a little hint of it here. Do you see that background? That's just a light layer of Pull Party through one of these masks. And I just think it is really something special. Just adds another cool layer of texture and interest to your card. Not that this doesn't already have a lot of it, because I mean, look, we've got layers here. We've got this cool vase. Oh my gosh. And how gorgeous are these? Okay, gotta show you these too. Look at these. This is the 2325 in color dots, and it's $8 a pack. You get really quite a bit of them. But look at how beautiful those are. They just play with the light, and they're just stunning. I am in love with these. And they're pretty flat, so they don't get messed up when you're mailing stuff, which is also a huge plus, I think. So anyway, let's get moving here. So here's the card, here's the kit, here's the PDF file that everybody who comes to card class gets. And just take note, this September card shop is the second weekend because of the Labor Day holiday. So I didn't want to mess with anybody's Labor Day plans. We moved it to the second weekend. That rarely happens, but it does, probably a couple times a year, really. Anyway, this is the PDF. Of course, it has everything you need to make this card, all of the item numbers and prices, of course, along with measurements of all of the paper that we cut. So everybody who comes gets one of those in a PDF form, and you get the kit. So with the envelope, of course. Although I don't know. Maybe we will do some. Use the mask on the envelope. We'll see. See how long this goes. Okay, so here's the pieces. This is just scrap, really. This doesn't go on the card, but this is what we're cutting all of our pieces out of. This also is just for this little piece here. This just gets folded. I have to say, I really wasn't sold on this Earthen Textures at first, but I'm kind of loving it. I'm not gonna lie. All right, um, let's get some stamps here. I'm gonna show you the stamp set. It's got some cool stuff. I really, like I said, I wasn't sold initially, but I've seen so many beautiful things that I decided, yeah, I'm gonna give that a shot. And I have to say, I'm really liking it. So I hope you do too. That's why I wanted to share it in class. We'll take some of this beautiful, what is this? Pretty Peacock? Pretty Peacock. This was one of the colors that came back. We had it as in color a couple years ago. And with this color refresh, we got it back. So that's kind of fun. Oh, here's another little fun fact for you. The vase die, or I don't know, vase, pot. I don't know when it goes from a vase to a pot, like what size it needs to be. But anyway, it's bigger. The stamp is bigger than the die. So you don't really have to worry too much about getting it, you know, lining it up exactly, because you're going to have a little extra on the side there. So let's get stamping on our other stuff. So we've got this. Oh, what did I do with that? Is right here, copper clay. So I'm using it on a different project too, so I kind of had them mixed up. So for this, we're going to stamp it. See how there's one edge that's a little straighter? That's what we're doing. So we're going to like kind of hug that over to this side. And that's just to make room. make sure we have room for all of our other goodies that go on this piece of cardstock. So there's that. Oh, we also need the pretty peacock for our sentiment, which is going to be going on this end in a frame, as you see here. So we want it just up towards this top part, like that. And let's see, the only other pink ink we're doing, I'll do it on here, is with the mattes. And that's what this is. Now, I know a lot of, like if you're getting really particular and you want it all the way to the edge, you'd probably want to tape these down. We're not doing that. We're just really kind of doing a little pretty haze, almost patterned haze, I think I'll call it, in the background. So really you just need to make sure it's not moving while you're doing it. Give this a little rub. And then we're just going to kind of stay to the middle mostly. Might have gotten a little dark right there. Usually I kind of tap off there, but I think we'll be fine. And a lot of it is covered, but you know, you kind of just want that pattern peeking through and sort of wisping off. So let me take a peek here. So if I hold it down and then just flip up the side, you can see, and that actually is probably going to be covered by our label. But I might want just a little more up in this corner. Maybe some down here too. This is going to be the base side. Well, I guess I could flip it over, but I think that's probably good. So see, only took, what, 30 seconds or something? Okay, so that's ready to go. Now I just need to lay out all my dies. So let me show you how this is going to go. This is going to go, we know how that happens. That's right there. Got a lot of dies. This goes on there. Again, you know, not a big deal. Put this there. Our frame goes here. I don't know if we have room. I think I did it this way. And then this, see, it all actually fits with room to spare. So that's how it's going to get laid out. This you're going to cut out of the background. So we take all this over, and then we come back with these. And just pretend that's already cut out, because obviously that comes right out, okay? So with that done, now we can lay down this background part. And we've got a little edge there. Love the little frame. Okay, so with that, this goes on some dimensionals. That's pretty much going to go right here. Well, see, this is where I was saying we can like flip it around. I don't know. I'm thinking like this is good. But before I do that, I want to show you how this goes on. So this can be mildly tricky just because these stems are so thin. So let me get this down first. Isn't this pretty? These layers are so cool. Okay. Now I want to add some more adhesive back here to hold our stems on. So the front one is going to be this one. Let's scooch this so you can see. So this goes pretty much in the middle, and I want to say give it some height there. Then we're going to do this one, and I'll actually add a little more because it covers. And this one I want a little off to the side here. And then we've got this last one, and we're probably going to need to add, for just a little more stability, we'll do, first of all, we're going to do some dimensionals on the back of here. Kind of help hold it on a little bit. I'll add one more right over the stem. Mostly as, well, just to make it even. Oh, can actually add some dimensionals on this too. Keep that floating off the paper. But on this part, I mean, this is so delicate. If I bend this up gently and add some adhesive there, that's one way to help hold it stable. But also, I think what I'll do for class is maybe have some of these glue dots out. And these are ones that I get in Paper Pumpkin. And I save them because they're very generous with their adhesives in Paper Pumpkin. I usually have plenty left over. So I'll put these in the bin as well. And then I'll just help keep things, like I said, a little stable. Hopefully keep them from popping up too much. Because it is rather fragile, really. It's so delicate. Okay, so if I can grab that, I'll flip it over and see where this is going to go. I pretty much want it right down, I think right down to the bottom. You see how, that's hard to see. See how that pattern just comes through the back? It's so pretty. Okay, so let's get this down. There we go. Well, I think right there looks good to me. It's a little lower than the original, but that's okay. I think I'll put dimensionals on the back of that too. And just for time saving, I'm going to go ahead and use the big ones. I don't want one in the middle. It's not going to sag because we've got, other dimensions. And I always think about when I'm mailing this, I don't want it too poofy because then it gets too thick. Then it starts costing extra. It's all kinds of problems. So I'm just going to do like another, I could have used a mini one, but another little half one over here. I think that will hold it nicely. Oh, my nails are looking funny because this is one of those nail polishes that changes with temperature. And apparently the lights are warming up my thumbs. Oh, maybe a little bit more of this. Yeah, it's all different. Anyway, I digress. So we'll put this in the middle here. And then, last but not least, these gorgeous, gorgeous dots, glossy dots. Maybe like this. And then one more up here. And look at that. Just layers and layers of texture and fun and pattern. Just so cool. So anyway, I hope you like this. I hope you'll want to come make it with me. The card shop again is the second weekend in September. So we have, I believe we have just about a week for RSVPs. The last day to RSVP and register online at Bookwin. shoppe.com/NinaB will be September 5th, Tuesday, at 11 p.m. So go save your spot. Also, I only have 2 sessions scheduled for this month, a Friday evening and a Saturday morning. So um, I know I have a few people who are asking me about, will I still do the Friday morning class? I may. You'll have to contact me directly. If I have enough people who want to do Friday morning, I would say at least 4 or 5, then I will make that change and we can do that. Before I let you go, I wanted to give you a sneak peek. Part. Look at this. This is a sneak peek into our holiday catalog. This is a fall paper. Isn't that gorgeous? Love that. And this ribbon. Oh, so shiny. Just a sucker for shiny stuff. And one more thing I want to show you. How cute is this? Oh, same paper pack. This one I did um, some embossing. And then this is our, I call it Nerdy Bird, but I think it's called Bird's Eye View. It's in the regular catalog. But this is the back of some of this paper. Oh, so fun. So anyway, that's your little sneak peek. I will show you more soon. So keep an eye on the emails and the videos that come out. In the meantime, if you haven't already, go register for the September class. It's coming up pretty quick, and I hope to see you there. Okay, thanks, guys. See you soon.